right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back again with another game day pick'ems for week 2. Yes, week 2. Yeah, so we're in week 2 of the NFL season. I did my week 1 picks last week. I actually was supposed to upload this video for week 2 this past Thursday, and I kind of missed the Bills and the Dolphins game, but we're going to continue, and we're going to do the pick'ems for Sunday game and Monday night game. So we're just not going to count the Dolphins and Bills. But if you haven't already, continue to support, show love, like the video, subscribe, comment, share, all that great stuff. I appreciate it. Let's go ahead and get into this, because I'm very interested to talk about this. So if you don't know already, I did my pick'ems for week 1 last week, and pretty much we went, as you can see, we went 13-3. Yo, I'm so mad because the games that I lost, like, they were games that the majority of people in the world did not pick the person that actually, the team that actually lost. Everybody was on the same side of the team that was supposed to win, and that game was literally the Steelers and the Falcons. Steelers versus Falcons, literally. The Bengals and the Patriots, and then there's one more I'm missing. And I picked against, which one? Where is it at? In the Jets and the 49ers. Between those 3 games, literally, I would have been undefeated first week. First week would have been undefeated. But those 3 games messed up my whole pick'ems, literally. But we did pretty well for that. So this is going to be week 2. The Bills and Dolphins already had their game. Of course, the Bills beat the Dolphins. That was very one-sided. But we're going to continue after that, and we're going to go to the next game, which is the Baltimore Ravens. So let's get into these week 2 game day picks. So let's start it up here. So we have the Raiders at the Baltimore Ravens. This is a really simple and easy pick. Baltimore literally almost beat the Chiefs in week 1 by literally an inch of a toe. Literally. The Raiders don't have a QB. This is simple. Ravens gonna win this game. Raiders, they don't really have a chance, in my opinion. They don't have a quarterback. Who is the quarterback? Like, really? So I'm picking the Baltimore Ravens with that one. Next, we do have the Carolina Panthers and the Chargers. I'm gonna be honest with you. I hope I'm not the only one that feels like this, but there's like specific teams that I just don't care about watching, because I just don't feel like they're relevant right now. And these are 2 teams that I feel like aren't relevant. I feel like they will be in the future when they actually, I just don't know. But anyway, Panthers, Bryce Young is not that bad of a QB. He's not. He's just in a very fucked up situation. I'm just going to put it out there. He's just in a messed up situation. The team is not good. He doesn't have anything surrounding him. His damn coach, who knows? He gets a new coach every single year. Chargers, they got their first dub. The Harbaughs, welcome back. They have a QB, and they have a way better team than the Panthers. Of course, I'm going to pick the Chargers with this one. The Panthers, they're damn, Bryce Young. Like, he can't. We thought he was gonna like, the situation he got himself into is just awful. I feel bad for him, because if he was on any other team, he would probably be a better quarterback than what is being shown in Carolina. Crazy enough. Next, we got my boys. My boys, baby. We at home. We are hosting the New Orleans Saints. Now, they've been talking about this game all week. Oh, it's a trap game. Yada, yada, yada. Yes, it can be a trap game for sure. That's why my Cowboys got to go into this game focused, locked in. Week 1 is done. We moving on. The focus need to be on the Saints. We need to get this W. New Orleans, they coming off of beating the Carolina Panthers. They blew them out. They didn't play nobody, really. I'm gonna be honest with you. They didn't play nobody. Derek Carr has been up and down. You don't know what to expect from Derek Carr, because Derek Carr could show you he's a great quarterback one game, and the next game he looks like an average quarterback. Dallas has a better defense than the Saints. The Saints defense is formidable, for sure. But I feel like the difference is going to be quarterback and offensive wise. I feel like we have way more weapons. I feel like we have a better defense. New Orleans Saints, I feel like their defense is decent. I feel like their defense is literally the best part of their team. Offensive wise, I think it's going to be very hard to run the ball. And if the Saints can't run the ball with Alvin Kamara, it's going to be a long day. I'm picking my Cowboys. You already know what time it is. Let's get it. Next, Buccaneers and Lions. So the Bucs beat Washington last week. That wasn't really a test at all, to be completely honest with you. The Lions beat the Rams. That was a pretty close game until the fourth quarter. Baker Mayfield was balling. he was balling, but it's just the team that he played. He played the Commanders. They don't really have a lot of talent surrounding that team, so didn't expect too much. The Lions, on the other hand, they got offense and defense. They are rolling. I'm picking the Lions, but this is going to be a really good game though, because I feel like they're going to be fighting back and forth. But I'm picking the Lions though. That's going to be my safe pick, because I feel like they have the offense and defense to withstand the Buccaneers. I feel like the Buccaneers, they do have weapons on offense. Defense is decent, not the best. I'm going with the Lions. Next pick, Colts versus the Packers. Now the Packers, of course, you know, their quarterback got hurt. So they have I forgot old guy name that came from Tennessee. They traded him to the Packers, so he's going to be starting this week. This is going to be an interesting game too, because the Packers are going to have to be dependent on their defense. Their offense, I feel like the offense is going to be okay, but they're going to be dependent on their defense. Colts, on the other hand, Colts are so interesting to me because they really played the Texans all the way down, because the game ended. Houston had 29. It was 29-27. And Anthony Richardson, I don't know. He's just so up and down to me. I don't know. I feel like he has a high-ass ceiling, but he just, I don't know. I don't know if it's the offense. I don't know if it's not enough talent around him or not, but he just, I don't know. I feel like he has to carry the team. He has to run the ball. He has to be the leading rusher. He got to be the leading passer. I feel like he need help, man, from his teammates. But I'm going to pick the Colts with this one. I feel like Green Bay, considering that they don't have Jordan Love currently, I feel like they're gonna struggle. Even though they are at home, I think I'm gonna go ahead and pick the Colts. I'm gonna roll with Anthony Richardson because he did the second half of that Houston game. He did play well, but the first part of that Houston game, he was not playing good. Like, the man, literally his final stats was 9 for 19 for 212 yards, and 2 touchdowns and 1 interception. That's not good. That's really not good. But anyway, moving on. Browns and Jaguars. So, of course, my Cowboys beat up on the Browns. Deshaun Watson looks washed per usual. Doesn't look anything like the people are expecting him to look, because they think that they're going to get Houston Deshaun, and he's not returning anytime soon. The Jaguars, Trevor Lawrence and them boys, they were really doing it in week 1. I'm not going to lie to you. And then literally they fumbled the W. I don't know what happened. Like, Tyreek Hill, Miami, they one pass to Tyreek Hill and up down the sideline, he's gone. And then, of course, on the Jacksonville drive, dude literally fumbles at the 2-yard line into the end zone. So they literally crumbled. Like, they had that game in the bag. I don't know what happened, but the Browns have a very tough defense. Playing against Jacksonville, I don't think Jacksonville is going to be able to move the ball as much as they did against the Dolphins. I'm going to. This is going to be a good game too. Not gonna lie to you, but I'm picking the Browns. I feel like Deshaun's gonna have a better game, and of course, I like the Browns defense a lot better than Jacksonville's. Because like I said, with Jacksonville, I just don't know what to expect. Like, not last year, but the year before that, Jacksonville was really good. Last year, they weren't good. This year, I don't know what they are going to be. I don't know their identity. I don't know. So I'm going with the Browns. Hopefully Deshaun has a better week. But anyway, next game we have the 49ers versus the Vikings. I'm not picking against the 49ers ever again. I'm going with the 49ers. I like the Vikings. I like Justin Jefferson. Sam Darnold was balling last week. But who did they play last week? They played who did they play? They played the Giants? Yeah, they played the Giants. They didn't play nobody. I'm picking the 49ers. Easy. Next, Seattle, New England Patriots. New England Patriots shocked the world. This was one of my freaking losses I got last week. The Bengals lost to the Patriots, which was the most what is going on moment. Seattle, they beat the Broncos at home 26-20. This game, I'm picking Seattle. Patriots, I don't have a lot of confidence in them because I was very shocked that they beat the Bengals last week. I think that dies this week and they lose. So I'm going with Seattle. Next, the Jets and Tennessee Titans. Tennessee actually shocked me because they actually played very good. But then the Bears, because Khalid Williams had a horrible first game. He left the game. His stats was literally 14 for 29 for 93 yards. 93 yards is crazy. The Titans, Will Levis was doing very well until like the third and fourth quarter, and he just started throwing interceptions, and it was all down here from there. Tony Pollard, he did pretty good rushing the ball. Receivers, Calvin Ridley seemed like he was the only one that actually showed up. Everybody else was just not there. The Jets, Aaron Rodgers, they got beat by the 49ers. I think the reason why they lost is because, of course, it's week 1 and they didn't really play their starters in the preseason, so everybody's warming up. I don't think the Titans are going to win this. I'm going with the Jets. I feel like they have the better offense and better defense, but I could be wrong. Next, we have the Giants and Commanders. This is a shit show. This is the toilet bowl right here. The Giants and the Commanders. Who am I going to pick? Daniel Jones or Jaden Daniels? They both lost last week. Giants got blew out. Daniel Jones is terrible. Jaden Daniels, at least he showed that, if they surround him with some talent, he can actually do something. He can actually be a formidable QB. I'm not talking about the top 10. I'm not talking about the top 5, but he can actually be a formidable QB. Washington just doesn't, like, they just got rid of all their players. Like, the defense that they had, the defensive line they had, as far as they had Sweat at one point, they just got rid of everybody. At this point, I don't even know half of the people on the Commanders or the Giants, honestly, too. This is a toss-up. I'm going to go ahead and go with the Commanders. I like Jaden Daniels a little better than Daniel Jones. He has a higher upside. Daniel Jones is not going to change anybody's perception of him. He is not a good quarterback, and they overpaid him. They should have never paid him. They should have paid Saquon. But anyway, next, we got the LA Rams against the Cardinals. Now, the Cardinals, surprisingly, Marvin Harrison was like a non-factor in the Buffalo game, but they were competing. It's crazy because the Cardinals, they be competing their ass off, man. They be competing their ass off. Kyler Murray out there looking like a little mouse running around, running around with his feet just going. Yo, it's hilarious. The Rams, we already know. I think Puka is gonna be out, but Cooper Kupp is gonna be still there. They gonna give them a run for their money. Marvin Harrison though, like, he was just a non-factor. He literally had 1 reception for 4 yards. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work in Arizona, man. This game right here, I am going to choose Matt Stafford and the LA Rams. I like Puka. I like Cooper Kupp. I like their offense a lot better. Cardinals, like I said, they're gonna have to improve in, getting their playmakers involved. But next we have the Steelers and the Broncos. So we have another Justin Fields game. Literally, they played the Falcons, and I picked the Falcons to beat the Steelers, which was literally the wrong choice. The Broncos, they did lose to Seattle. I'm not a big fan of the Broncos. Bo Nix, I don't know what Bo Nix is going to be. I'm going to be very honest with you. I didn't really pay attention to this game last week, to be completely honest with you, because I was so indulged in my Cowboys whooping the Browns' ass. But Bo Nix was 26 for 42, 138, and 2 interceptions. That's not good. That's not good. But he is a rookie. I'm going with the Steelers. A lot more vets over there, even though they did win a game by just making field goals. That's insane. But I'm picking the Steelers. Next, we have the Bengals and the Chiefs. This is easy. Chiefs. I'm not picking the Bengals. Sorry, not doing it. The Cincinnati Bengals they just have a thing when it comes to the beginning of the season. They don't show up. Towards the ending of the season, to the middle, to the ending of the season, they want to show up. I ain't got time for it. I'm picking the Chiefs. Next, Bears and the Houston Texans. So Khalid Williams, that game was awful. And I'm going to tell you right now, this is a Sunday night game too. I'm going to watch this game for sure. I'm picking Houston. I'm going to be honest with you. I like the Bears, and I like the storyline, and I'm hoping and praying that they will be somewhat good. And I'm hoping that the Bears actually really got their quarterback of their future. But I'm picking Houston. Houston, I think, like I said, with Stephon Diggs and the new pieces, I feel like over the course of the season, they're going to get better and better. So I'm picking Houston. And, of course, we have the last game. I picked the Falcons last week, and I regretted it. And y'all made me put an L in the L column. So I'm not picking you. I'm not picking the Falcons. I'm not picking Kirk Cousins. No, I should have stuck to my head and was like, but I was using my heart. I'm picking the Eagles. Saquon Barkley was nasty. Jalen Hurts, he got to do better with the interceptions, man. Turning over the ball is going to cost them games. Defense, it was okay. But the receivers, A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, Saquon, and that offensive line, yeah, I'm going with the Eagles. But that is going to be it. So that's going to be my week 2 pick'ems. Yo, let me know in the comment section, bro, what you guys think. These are the records for the conferences in this divisions right now. But yeah, let me know in the comment section what you guys think. What do you guys think my record is going to be for week 2? Let me know in the comments for sure. But if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys hit the like button, make sure you guys subscribe, make sure you guys continue to show love, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.